Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. I&R spoilers. Doomed to fail, Kyle breaks Claire's heart and her mind. The Young and the Restless. I&R spoilers and updates tease Claire Grace's, Haley Aaron, new romance with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, is doomed to fail. When Kyle wants Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, back like he always does, he'll not only break Claire's heart but possibly her mind. Claire has been doing rather remarkably well since she completed therapy in Memorial Hospital's psych ward, and away from her psycho great-aunt Jordan, Colleen Zank. Once she made a choice not to believe Jordan's lies about the Newmans, she was able to accept her parents' love and learn to love herself. Now Claire is a full-fledged Newman family member, and living a life she's always dreamed of with love and support all around her. Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, are still pinching themselves to make sure their long-thought dead baby Eve is real. They're and all grown up. Victoria and Claire have decided to move into the tack house where Cole and Victoria once lived when they were first married, and for Claire, that's a dream come true. Growing up with Psycho Jordan, Claire never had a boyfriend or a normal girl's life, and so Victoria and Cole wish they could bubble wrap her, but they have to be realistic. Claire is becoming more independent and realizing more of what she's missed, and that includes dating, and she is a grown woman. She is 25 years old and getting to know others in her family, and that includes her cousin Summer, and hit it off with her ex-husband Kyle. His son, Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell, hit it off with Claire too. The two of them adore each other, although Summer doesn't trust her. It's easy to see that Kyle and Claire are headed for Claire's first romance, and she'll spend lots of time with both Harrison and his dad. Right now Summer is dating Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, but made a huge deal to him about Claire's past and made her sound like a psycho Manny. Of course, Chance's old cop brain started up, and he made some judgments of his own, even though he left police work for the business world. But there has to be some reason for Summer to be so upset. She does co-parent Harrison with Kyle, but it's his call who to hire for a nanny. Kyle unfortunately is a serial waffler, and he always wants Summer backed. She should know that and stay moved on. But Claire is ripe and green to the world of romance, and if he romances her only to dump her for Summer again, she could have a serious emotional setback. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. In the world of Geno City, where love and betrayal intertwine like a complex dance, nothing is ever as it seems. The air is thick with anticipation, and the tension crackles like electricity as secrets unravel and hearts collide. Amongst the intricacies of relationships, one story stands out, destined to leave a trail of broken hearts and shattered dreams: the tale of Kyle and Claire. At first glance, Kyle Abbott appeared to be the epitome of charm and charisma. With his chiseled jawline and piercing blue eyes, he effortlessly captured the attention of every woman in his path. Yet beneath the facade of his suave demeanor lay a tangled web of insecurities and unresolved emotions. Claire Caldwell, on the other hand, was a breath of fresh air in Kyle's tumultuous world. With her infectious laughter and compassionate nature, she brought a sense of peace and stability into his chaotic life. Their love was a beacon of hope amidst the storm, a sanctuary where they could seek solace in each other's arms. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, and for Kyle and Claire, their fairy tale romance was about to take a dark and twisted turn. It began innocently enough, a chance encounter with an old flame reigniting long-buried emotions. Summer Newman, the one woman who had always held a piece of Kyle's heart, returned to Geno City with a vengeance, ready to reclaim what she believed was rightfully hers. Caught between his past and his present, Kyle found himself torn apart by conflicting loyalties. As he struggled to make sense of his feelings, he unwittingly dragged Claire into the maelstrom of his inner turmoil. At first, Claire brushed off Kyle's erratic behavior as mere confusion, a temporary lapse in judgment brought on by Summer's return. But as weeks turned into months, and Kyle's indecision persisted, Claire could no longer ignore the sinking feeling in the pit of her stomach. Their once idyllic relationship began to unravel at the seams, fraying under the weight of lies and deceit. Each whispered secret and stolen glance drove an irreparable wedge between them, pushing them further and further apart. Desperate to hold onto what little remained of their love, Claire confronted Kyle, demanding answers that he was unable or unwilling to provide. The truth hung heavy in the air, a bitter pill that neither of them could swallow. In a moment of clarity, Kyle realized the gravity of his actions, the pain he had inflicted upon the woman he claimed to love. But by then, it was too late. Claire's heart lay shattered at his feet, her trust irreparably broken. As the dust settled and the harsh reality of their situation set in, Kyle was forced to confront the consequences of his actions. He had destroyed the one good thing in his life, leaving nothing but devastation in his wake. But even amidst the wreckage, a glimmer of hope remained. For in the ashes of their failed romance, Kyle and Claire found a newfound strength, a resilience born from the depths of despair. Though their love may have been doomed to fail, it was not without purpose, for in losing each other, Kyle and Claire discovered the true meaning of forgiveness and redemption, lessons that would stay with them long after the scars had healed. And as they parted ways, their hearts heavy with regret, they knew that their paths would cross again someday. For love, like life itself, is a journey filled with twists and turns, destined to lead them back to each other once more. In the world of Genoa City, where the line between love and betrayal is blurred, Kyle and Claire's story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the strongest of bonds can be broken by the whims of fate. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, there remains a glimmer of hope, a belief that true love will always find a way, even in the darkest of times, and perhaps someday Kyle and Claire will rediscover the love they lost, their hearts forever entwined in the tapestry of fate. Y&R Spoilers Weekly Update: Sharon's heroics, Ashley's intervention, Daniel begs, Jordan's crash. The Young and the Restless, Y&R. Spoilers for the week of April 8 to 12, 2024 are in. Expect a showdown during Victor Newman's, Eric Braeden, anniversary party. Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, breaks a vow. Ashley Abbott, Eileen Davidson, enters a new environment, which could be a mental health facility. Also, Daniel Romalotti, Jr., Michael Graziadei, begs Lely Winters, Crystal Collel, for a second chance. I&R spoilers for the week of April 8 reveal that Audra Charles, Zulika Silver, will notice a different side to Ashley. Later in the week, the Abbott family conducts an intervention. Expect a lot of drama though. Davidson already spoke to TV Insider about the storyline and hinted the alters might not be so cooperative. Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, is scared to death for Ashley. Tracy tries to get Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, to see the urgency of the situation. As for Tucker McCall, Trevor Street John, he goes out of his comfort zone. By the end of the week, Ashley has a difficult time in a new environment. This sounds like Ashley might end up in a mental hospital. During the week of April 8, Daniel begs Lily for another chance. It doesn't say he asks her to reconsider, but for another chance. So, that sounds kind of fishy. Either Daniel wants his platform back that badly, or this is a scheme concocted with Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom. The Young and the Restless spoilers for the week of April 8 reveal that Nikki breaks a promise. This particular promise is connected to Victor and is probably centered on Jordan's shenanigans. Nikki will probably tell Victor about Jordan and the man who sent the vodka. Victor will probably urge Nikki to promise him that she won't fall for the villain's bait. Nikki will probably make the promise, but she could end up breaking it later on. Claire Grace, Haley Aaron, and Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, move into the tack house. Sharon Rosales, Sharon Case, gets a 911 from Jack, which is probably about Ashley. Elsewhere, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, stands firm with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most during the week of April 8, 2024? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates.